something about Xbox 360. Their online just was way more accessible. I remember we had a PlayStation 3, but we just want online.
PlayStation at the time,
they both had online, right?
Yeah, but PlayStation didn't. I don't think they thought it was the future. They were kind of like, you remember, it was free.
It was just a little add-on.
It was free.
Oh yeah, it was free.
And so there was trash. So you get dropped out of a lobby, you're in there playing with your friends, and they get dropped, or it was laggy, or something was happening because it was free.
They have no dedicated servers.
Remember PlayStation 3 was struggling.
Yeah.
This is 360. 360 went hard with online. Remember the original Xbox
you had to pay for it. Bandwidth.
Had
the little Ethernet cable.
Yeah, but it was called broadband. But every home did have broadband back in the day. They had dial-up and stuff like that. It's slow, but you needed broadband. Broadband was more faster, but the original Xbox had broadband. You can plug it up to the internet. Then, but 360
had
is
it
when
built
broadband, it was built in, and everybody could get on and play online, and you had to pay. And then when you're paying for it, Microsoft, they already got a bunch of clouds and servers and stuff to support the games that they were playing online. Remember, and also first-person shooters were big on 360. It was on 360 had a monopoly.
They had the better controller.
Call of Duty,
bro. You remember the PlayStation 3 controller had that trash trigger.
Yeah.
That's why even on I remember that controller. Most shooters, you would shoot with R1, not R2, R1, because the trigger was just it was rounded. I don't know why it was like. I don't know if you remember that jump. But it was like rounded. It wasn't kind of stiff too.
Because PlayStation, even to this day,
it's way better with like fighting games and stuff like that.
Even to this day, I
feel like they got good controllers today, though.
Made their controllers in a way where it was like they were focused like, hey, we're not a first person. We're not doing this first person stuff. We're still platforming, action games. We're driven by the stories. In the action games and the platforming, that's what they were known. PlayStation could do everything except shooters. So remember they had Killzone.
PlayStation 4 changed a lot though.
Yeah, I'm saying, but this is Microsoft changing the game.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, they had Killzone, yeah.
Because they had Killzone, Resistance, Fall of Man. They tried it and it was like, this ain't working. Now, Microsoft also on 360 had a contract with Activision to get like all the exclusive up front. We was like, oh, we're going to pay for that. Everything that, all the new DLC, we want that first. So PlayStation people would have Call of Duty. Remember, their service wasn't that good, so they're getting dropped out of the lobbies and things. And Microsoft, people on Xbox 360 had a better experience with the whole thing. So they're looking at like, yo, we are in like,